does this bitch come to the internet?
What was I saying? Say I lost my trail of thought.
For the first time in my vlogger life. Why I sound like this. Coming back to vlog after quite a break. It might not seem that way to you guys because I have been very much consistent here on YouTube. Even when I've not been vlogging, I've been posting shorts every single day. And when I haven't been posting, I have been posting shorts pretty much every single day. And even when I haven't been vlogging, you've been seeing the US vlogs and you've been seeing the older vlogs. But I want to start this video off with giving you a little bit of an update on where I've been, why I sound like this, and what's been going on. This isn't anything that's too serious. I mean, not really, if I'm being honest, but I just want to, because I believe in being like this open book with you guys. So after I came back, I wasn't like jet lagged or anything as such. I did a pretty good job of timing my sleep in flight, so I wasn't jet lagged, but I was very, 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 very exhausted. I wanted to dive back straight into work, which was a fantastic idea, but in terms of execution, not fully doable, purely from the point of view that I'm human and I just couldn't keep up with the pace of everything. Soon after I came back, it was my niece's birthday, it was Rumaisa's birthday, showing you some pictures over here on the screen, and we had a great time. But because there was like so much noise over there on the day, I developed this migraine, and the migraine didn't leave me for like 4 days. I had stomach issues, I had exhaustion issues, I had this migraine that had landed up on top of it, and I was just figuring my schedule out after coming back, right? So the timing was not so great for me because I was really hoping to jump into work. I had already started work, but I was a little bit overwhelmed because there were a couple of really good things that were happening on like the verified next launch front, which I'm so excited for you guys to kind of meet and see. And then on the other end, my hair is a mess. And then on the other end, there were a few personal setbacks that I was dealing with for the first time in my vlogger life, because I feel like I really got into vlogging around 2020, right? Like I've always vlogged since like 2017, but for the first time I went anywhere and did anything without vlogging. I went on this amazing 3-day trip with Mercedes to Hampi, and it was an amazing trip, and I took my vlog cam with me and everything, and I didn't vlog. Literally, I have one clip of me saying bye to Jerry and some road shots.
Bye.
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 And that's it. Because I was, for whatever reason, not feeling it. I don't know if I can explain it in any other way that might make sense. I was feeling a little bit low physically, mentally, emotionally. Work-wise, everything was great. You know, one of those days when you feel like, oh my god, everything's fine, and then you're like, why am I feeling this feeling on the inside that almost feels like something's weighing me down and bogging me down? And for a while there, I couldn't put a finger on it, and then a few things, and then a couple of therapy sessions, and I was able to pinpoint it for myself, but just figuring things out. And today, in present day, it is the 16th of August. I think this is the longest I've gone without vlogging in a few years, because like I said, I took up vlogging as a way of life a couple of years ago. So for me to have gone even these last 2 or 3 weeks without vlogging feels like a really big deal to me. It may not be a really big deal to anybody else, or you may not have missed me per se, because I have been posting regularly, but like Jerry and I both spent the weekend at my mom's house this past weekend because there was electricity maintenance work going on in our building, and there was going to be no electricity all day till about midnight. So we took that as an opportunity to have a little slumber party with my mom and the family, dad, brother, Pabi, and the kids, of course, who were most excited. And I stayed there, we both stayed there for a night and came back the next night. And this is where my throat issue steps in, because the next night when we were coming home, the electricity was supposed to come back by 10 p.m. The electricity came back on the first night also. And then the electricity on the second night was supposed to come back by around 10 p.m. And we came home by around 11, and for whatever reason it had still not come back. So we decided to walk up 11 floors, and when we came up, I was so tired that I drank 2 glasses of iced water, something I don't do, something I haven't done in a very long time. I've become a complete room temperature person. In fact, right now, let me show you what I'm having. This is hot water. Oh, she's given me green tea. Oh, so this is green tea, my second cup of green tea. No, this isn't green tea. Sorry. This is hot water with a little spoon of honey, teaspoon of honey. And I had this last night while going to bed. I had green tea in the morning instead of milk because I realized that milk might be flaring up my, sorry for the disgusting piece of information, but phlegm. And today is the first day that I'm sitting in like the lights and the setup in the studio, in my office room, in my studio room, since coming back from the States. We had a baby living with us for the past month. Parokhala is a nanny again. Her older daughter already has 2 kids. Now her younger daughter also has 2 kids, and her baby, her daughter and the baby was staying with us the last month. And we all got so attached to the kid, and then the kid left 2 days ago, and I was for one very heartbroken, and I don't like goodbyes anyway, so having to say goodbye to 2-month-old Vihan was very tough. And they were living in this room, which is why I haven't shot at all in this room in the past month since coming back from the trip. Yeah, I think I've officially cut you up with almost everything. Almost everything. There's only 1 or 2 projects that I cannot tell you about right now, but I'm very excited to tell you about maybe in the month of September, inshallah. And a verified launch that is it's complete, but sometimes when things are complete and then you are waiting for just the finishing touches of things and you're like, okay, what's the timeline gonna be like? That's kind of where I'm stuck on this next launch. This next launch is going to be absolutely insane. In my head, it is at par with where our airbrush powder was in terms of the usability, the kind of everyday value we brought to the table as a small brand. That was a very big win for us. And I'm very excited for you guys to meet this next product. I love how I can just casually sit here and be raising my face, shaving my face while talking to you guys. So yeah, this is where I'm at. I wanted to give you all the updates and not just pick up the camera and start vlogging as if I've been vlogging every day. I haven't, because these are all the updates that I've missed giving you. I haven't been able to give you. For whatever reason, my headspace hasn't been in the game. I know this is a very long, chatty introduction. Gosh, Aanam talks so much, especially now with this nasal, bloody voice that I'm stuck with. In my head, I sound like Janice right now. Not in like a fun way, obviously. But I wanted to make sure you have all these updates because I feel like you guys are like my friend that I'm catching up on. Like, you're my friends, and if I just continue my day la-di-da-di-da and start from today, I don't know how many of you guys pay attention to the dates when I'm vlogging, but I always give you guys dates every single time I'm vlogging. And you may wonder, where's this girl been for the past 2 weeks, if you are someone that is paying attention to the dates. So I wanted to make sure that you know all of this has been going on. I wish I could figure out the headspace angle sooner so I could just pick up the camera and get going, but I'm in a better space now. I don't want sympathy. I'm not looking for sympathy at all. I'm looking for just love that you guys give me anyway, to be honest. As I always say, I have one of the most evolved communities on YouTube, on the internet for that matter. You are, wow, I have accidentally, did I just do that? I've accidentally cut off extra part of my brow. Amazing. And I already did that here last week. It's okay. I'll fill it up with makeup. Ug jayega. I'm not so stressed about these things because it'll just grow back. Yeah, I'm fully updated. I should stop doing bud now. I have a quick little brand piece to shoot, and then I will get into filming all of this content that I have set up for. There's a lot of sit-down content coming mixed up with the vlogs because I don't have much going on the personal front. I feel like the vlogs are exciting when I have something to share. And if I don't have anything to share, I become conscious of like, what am I even vlogging? Like, what am I sharing with you? There's not much to share with you. And I want to make sure that I show you the interesting parts of the week ahead. So this might be a long vlog considering I've been talking for about almost 12 minutes at this point, 12 minutes at this point. But I will keep vlogging through the next few days and take you along with me. Thank you for being patient, understanding, kind, compassionate people. I owe so much of my life to you. You have no clue, or maybe you do have a clue. There are things you have a clue about, and there are things you have no clue about. Because on really because sounds really silly, because you're like, does this bitch come to the internet when she's having a low day? But yeah, this bitch does do that. When I'm having a really low day, I go and see all your comments all over again. Even if I've replied to them, I go through my DMs even more when I'm upset than I am when I am not upset. And I always try to respond to you guys everywhere, wherever possible. We have a broadcast channel on Instagram, whether we're talking in the DMs, whether it's on the more Aanam C page. But like, I lean on you guys so much, you have no idea. Not going to be sappy anymore. Going to have my hot water, film this little bit of a sponsorship bit that I've really been looking forward to do, because it's a new beauty recommendation that you'll see in a different video. Yum. You'll know that I filmed it now when you do see that particular video, and because it's all obviously for sure gone up before this. And I will catch you guys a little bit later today.
Several bad puns later.
I took a stroll downtown this evening when I heard music echo through the night. The same old songs that I heard the night before. So I started running so I wouldn't be too late. I didn't think that I would ever see your face again, but I was wrong. Yeah.
Much later.
Hi, it is much later. It's 5:24 p.m. exactly, and I don't think that this light is quite working in my favor, but I wanted to show you the makeup for today. I'll insert some proper pictures over here so you know what I'm talking about. Completely my battery died. Anyway, I was saying I'll show you pictures over here, unfiltered, unedited. I'm really happy with how the makeup looks today. Trying to alternate more between doing vlogs and doing beauty content. Over here, my voice has gotten progressively worse through the day because I filmed 2 really long chatty videos. And now I don't have the energy to film the 3rd video that I wanted to do. Typically that would just be like easy, but my voice, and I have a podcast recording day after tomorrow, so I realize I need to calm it down a little bit. So got my setup in place, going to sit and film an unready little shorts so that I can get more content and yeah, no other updates, just that this situation fun. Hi, hello, hi. Oh my god, I'm way too orange on the screen right now, but I have orange lights on in the living room, so it is what it is. It is the 17th of August. It's been a very up and down kind of a day. I worked quite a bit. I couldn't shoot my voice. This is me with my voice on its way back. Literally had no voice for the first half of the day. I just got off a Zoom call with one of the verified agencies, and I had a lawyer's meeting earlier today for a couple of things that we're doing, planning on, just figuring things out. I'm sitting to have my 2nd cup of soup inside this. I don't know how to show you it. Soup, yeah, in here. My cook Ada made Chinese soup. I really like homemade soup. I think that it's very healthy. I think that it's very nice and nutritious. Thank you. Putting some miri in there, and I'm gonna sit and have this. The more I'm talking, the more I feel restraint? The strain on my throat, so I'm not going to talk. I have a podcast recording to do tomorrow, and I'm really hoping that I feel better and fine for that, because I don't want to reschedule it at all. That's where I'm at right now. No more updates to give. I'm gonna sit and do a little bit of content approvals. I want to try to stop saying admin work, and instead tell you what I'm actually doing. I need to approve some content. Okay, I'm getting a call. BRB. Hi, hello. It is a working Saturday. Hello from me and Clea. Clea's on the wheel today. Usually when I vlog and I'm not on the wheel, Divesh is on the wheel, so it's nice to see another person also on the wheel. I'm off driving duty for a moment because I really wanted to vlog. We are on our way to this institute called IIDE, which is where I'm actually hosting a session for their students about digital marketing and just everything digital. There are so many things happening at the same time when it comes to work, in a sense that I used to be, this is like a little life update for you also. I used to consult with a lot of brands when it came to content for social media and influencers, what kind of campaigns to work on. I started doing this in 2014, which is actually how I met Jerry, because I used to consult with his agency and that's how we met. And then I used to do this all the way till 2015
18. And then I took a break because I realized that my bandwidth from blogging and creating content was being taken away, and by the time I had started working on Verified as well. Today, when I feel like I have a good team in place for like Verified, and my content making is more strategic, streamlined, structured than it was back then, I'm going back to taking on clients as a consultant because it's something that I find very challenging and very rejuvenating and very just different and fresh from what I otherwise do, right? So there's been a lot of work happening on that front. This week I've had meetings with about 4 different clients, and it's just been great conversations to have. So if you want to know more about what I do in this space, drop a comment, and I'm very happy to shed light on, you know, that in general. It's not new, it's something I have been doing, and it's kind of just hitting the resume button really. My voice, as you can hear, is still very much nasal. I think that Bombay has become so hot all of a sudden, and we're constantly in AC. The in-out, cold, hot is not serving me well. So God bless all the listeners. In today's session, I'm gonna have to start with an apology and be like, I'm sorry about my voice. Even with all of the long form videos that I have recorded this week, I've had to say that in those videos. So yeah, that is what is going on. I don't have many other updates to give you, except for maybe once this session is over, I'll tell you how it went, and that's where we're at.
The same old songs that I heard the night before. So I started running so I wouldn't be too late. I didn't think that I would ever see your face again, but I was wrong. Yeah, I was wrong.
Wow, I have to be like the worst vlogger in this past week. I have not picked up my camera once. I've basically spent most of my time over the last few days like this. I've been taking my nebulizer a couple of times a day, using it a couple of times a day. I've been taking steams. The fact that my voice even sounds a little bit like my voice right now is I'm so grateful for, because over the last week I have literally been, and this is gonna sound super disgusting, I've literally been throwing up phlegm. That's where I've been. I don't know what's been going around, but the bug had got me for a while. I'm still very much there. I didn't start my medication immediately because I kept thinking it'll pass, and it didn't pass. So I'm actually on day 3 of 5 days of my medical course right now, of my treatment course right now. Medical course sounds like I'm going to medical school, which I'm obviously not. I haven't had a very productive week today. In present day, it is the 28th of August. At the moment, it is 11:43 a.m. And I have done like basic admin work. Gosh, take a shot every time she says admin work. But I haven't been able to shoot at all, right? Mainly because my voice has sucked. If you guys have seen the PR unboxing haul at this point, the US edition, or you've seen the new makeup one, you've seen both of them by the time this video goes live, you can see that I'm at the onset of a very bad cough and cold and just like a very fluish phase, which is exactly where I'm at right now, which is I'm on the other end right now actually, because like I feel like okay, I'm kind of done with the worst part of it, I hope. I was at the start of it then, and then I haven't been very productive over the last couple of days, purely because puts phone on silent mode, because I just haven't been able to be honest. And today I told myself that no matter how I'm feeling, and if I cannot talk, I will sit and do some transition style content, something interesting, maybe something slightly hatke editorial, and that's what I have in mind. You're seeing me with the backdrop setup. I tried a new setup today. The lights are in front of me, and I said I should just come on here and check in with you and give you an update on how things have been. Nothing exciting in this vlog, clearly, but I'm just happy to be getting kind of back into work in the shoot space. I've had a lot of reflection over my work, my content, and things like that. I think that when you're sick and when you can't really do much, your head goes in a lot of spaces, and mine has taken me to some really, really low places when it comes to both personal and professional reflections of my life. And I told myself that okay, this is what's happening right now, but can you do anything of it? Can you correct it? And I was like, yeah, I can do things differently. I can do this and I can do that, and hopefully in the content you see, hopefully my camera has gotten disconnected from Wi-Fi and then it'll automatically connect to Wi-Fi. Yeah, so hopefully in the next couple of months, maybe, I want to be realistic, you will see new habits formed in the way I post my vertical content. I feel like see what I mean, even with horizontal content, because there's a lot of like stuff I have planned for YouTube and where my head's been going at over the last few days, but it's just not been a very, I mean, when you're sick, there's two ways that I think most people fall sick. Some people enjoy the downtime and binge watch a lot of content, which also I did binge watch a lot of content, and then some people go into like the dark space in their head, and I think I went into the dark space in my head and I'm pulling myself out of it. I'm consciously, voluntarily pulling myself out of it, because if I go into there and I stay there for a while, I know it can get really bad for me, so I'm trying to avoid that. Yeah, I'm gonna get into filming. I have my entire setup in place, like I said, and the room layout has pretty much changed for the way we've set this one up. And if it looks good and works, then maybe we'll keep it like this. This camera is going to keep talking to itself, I think. So BRB. Hi, good morning. It is 9:27 a.m. on the 24th of August. Wow, I really have lost track of all the dates. This is pretty much the first time I'm properly stepping out of the house in the past weekish, except for the IID college lecture that I did a few days ago, which was last Saturday, and today it is Thursday and we're stepping out again for another college lecture. I actually have realized that I enjoy guest lecturing a little bit here and there, so I've been kind of not saying yes to every opportunity, but saying yes to these two anyway. This is just a really nice relationship building thing to do. It isn't something that I personally make money on or anything, and I just feel like every time I interact with students, it feels nice. And it is it's really nice to meet people who are looking out for your journey and want to probably have a similar journey. I need to take my car ahead. 1 second. I've been waiting in the car for Cleantha to come, and she just got here. We're going to be driving all the way to Kharghar together, and gonna kick off driving now. Hi, good morning. No, I'll drive. I'm good. Sure? Yeah, 100%. I need to just do something because I haven't like physically done anything in the last some time. I was just saying how this is technically like literally only the second time I'm stepping out in a week. So I'm looking forward to this. I'm looking forward to the conversations. I like for these sessions to be as engaging as possible. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm going to start driving now. Bye.
When I got close, my heart was pumping to the beat that was blasting through the night. And on the street.
Hi, hello. Oh my god, do I look glam? Yes, I think I look glam, and I'm actually really happy with the glam that I've done today. I've had a beauty realization that I need to A, play with more color in general, B, play with my lower lash line a lot more. I steer clear from it because in my BMM days I used to do thick kohl on my lower lash line. This camera keeps talking, it's so annoying. I need to tell Jerry to fix it once and for all. She keeps talking. What was I saying? I lost my trail of thought. This, and then I steer clear from it because I feel like it makes every look very Indian, and it works for some looks and it doesn't work for all looks. So anyway, I've realized that I need to play with it in terms of just doing more color in general. This is a little bit of a new setup we've been trying and I've actually been really liking. I just finished filming the glam look for Selena Gomez's Single. I got confused about how to say that, and I kept like grooving to it and listening to it. Really like the track. Do not want to be single ever again, inshallah. And I really like the way the makeup turned out. I tried my best to give me the kind of glam that she has in the video, and she looks really good in the video. The lip is so not my usual style because it's very creamy and it's kind of washing me out, kind of pink nude, but that is the look she has. In the video, I'm wearing Pillow Talk from Charlotte Tilbury, and I've on top of it and under it as well used the verified lip oil, which keeps my lips feeling really nice. I'm wearing the So Extra lashes from Verified. I know that so many of you like don't wear lashes even on your glam days, because it can be intimidating or seem like something only like a makeup expert or a makeup pro can do. But I promise you, once you get into lashes, you'll start feeling bald without them. That's how I feel. Even with like amazing mascaras that are there for sure, that sometimes I'm like, okay, never mind, don't do the lashes. But then when I wear the lashes, I'm like, damn, that just elevated the look. I don't have many updates to give you. I'm actually kind of coming on here to close this vlog because I have an event to go to today. It's not a blogger side event, it's a verified side event, and I can't really vlog that all the way through. And I know that I've taken you through the past few days. I'm still sounding pretty nasal. I'm still having hot water next to me all the time because I'm trying to clear my congested chest and screwed up throat. I'm taking a steam once a day. I'm on the nebulizer once a day. I'm really doing everything I can, and I'm on medication obviously, and I'm finishing off my antibiotic course that's been given to me. I do not have any other updates to give you. Some of you have been commenting on the US vlogs because I took quite a bit of time to catch up with you guys on the US vlogs, and you guys are like, okay, we really enjoyed this series and all of that, but we also did miss Aanam at home. You commented that on the PR unboxing video, the one I shared with you that I actually filmed before leaving for the US. I have not been regular with vlogging since I've come back, and that's just me taking a little bit of a breather, being hard on myself, trying not to be hard on myself, a little bit of a combination of all of those things. I will get back into the routine. I have a few vlog ideas that I want to put forward, but I also want to keep filming good old school style beauty content for you. So leave your suggestions down below in the comment section. If you've made it this far into the video, the secret code for today's video should be a pink and a blue heart to go with my eye makeup. What do you think of it? Tell me that also down below in the comments. I love you very much. I will see you in the next one.